Hi there and welcome to Quizzy Springs. I'm today's host, Greg Brady. You might remember me from the Brady Bunch. Of course you remember me from the Brady Bunch, because I haven't really done anything else. Today I've got some far-out trivia questions all about 70s TV shows. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss other trivia questions like this. Alright, TV fan, let's see how well you can do. What was the name of the bar frequented in Three's Company? The Regal Beagle. I think Alice went there on her nights off. So what city is the setting for the sitcom Good Times? Yup, Chicago. Good Times had a windy streak of great episodes. And what is the name of the Jeffersons' housekeeper in The Jeffersons? Florence Johnston. She's got more zingers than Marcia's nose job rumors. Who played the role of Hawkeye Pierce in MASH? Alan Alda. He could mash comedy and drama better than Marcia can mash potatoes. In the very first episode of The Brady Bunch, what was Mike Brady's soon-to-be wife's name? Yeah, I tried to trick you. But did you know Mom's maiden name is Caroline Ann Tyler Martin? Which Happy Days character famously jumped the shark? It was Fonzie. I think he took skiing lessons from Cousin Oliver. What is the name of the robot maid in The Jetsons? Rosie. I bet she also knows how to make a killer space casserole. How out of this world. Who replaced John Amos as the father figure in Good Times? Moses Gunn was cast as Carl Dixon to replace John Amos after Amos was fired from the show. Yikes. What show was about a divorced mother named Anne Romano and her two daughters Julie and Barbara? One Day at a Time. Hey, kinda like how we solved our problems on the Brady Bunch, except we had Alice to help. Which sitcom featured a talking horse? Mr. Ed! Talk about a show that really stallions out from the herd. No laugh track on that one? Who played the character Lou Grant in The Mary Tyler Moore Show? Ed Asner. Guess you could say he granted our wish for great TV. In Mary Hartman, what is Mary's occupation? Housewife. Guess she didn't need to Marsha off to work. What was the name of the talking car in The Dukes of Hazzard? General Lee. Guess he always had a general idea where the Duke boys were headed. In Sanford and Son, what is Fred Sanford's middle name? Glenn! Well, that's one son who isn't San-forgettable. What was the name of the coffee shop in Alice? Mel's Diner, where the coffee's so strong, even Marcia wouldn't Marcia that up. In The Odd Couple, what are the names of the two main characters? Felix Unger and Oscar Madison, opposites attract, kind of like Marcia and her mirror. What was the profession of Howard Borden in The Bob Newhart Show? Airline navigator. Looks like Howard Borden was always navigating turbulence, but I bet he didn't have to navigate Marcia's ego. In which show did a young Ron Howard star as Richie Cunningham? Happy Days! Ah, Richie Cunningham was so cool, even the Fonz took notes. Which show was a spin-off of All in the Family? The Jeffersons moving on up, just like my hair in the 70s. What was the name of the groovy band that starred in their own sitcom in the 1970s? The Monkees. Guess they were monkeying around on TV before we could even blend our bunch. Who played Mork for Mork in Mork and Mindy? Robin Williams. Talk about an alien idea. He made more people laugh in the 70s than my groovy polyester shirts. What is the last name of the family in One Day at a Time? Romano! Sounds like the perfect name for marinara sauce. Now I'm craving some pasta a la Alice. In Taxi, what was the name of the character played by Andy Kaufman? Latka Gravas, and let me tell you, his accents were almost as wacky as Marsha's nose job. Who played Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati? Lonnie Anderson. No wonder WKRP had so many tuned-in viewers. And welcome back, Cotter. What is the nickname of the school's principal? Mr. Woodman. Guess he really gets the principal point across. What was James Evans' job in Good Times? Construction worker. Guess James had to build those Good Times from the ground up. Or should I say with a groovy Brady blueprint. Name the actor who played Jack Tripper in Three's Company. John Ritter. He really had a knack for tripping up situations, just like Peter does with footballs. In Happy Days, what was the name of Richie Cunningham's best friend? Potsy. You know, with a name like that, it's a good thing they weren't using him for kitchenware on our show. What was the name of the spaceship in Lost in Space? Jupiter 2! I guess they figured Jupiter 1 got lost in space too. What type of business did Lucy Ricardo try to start in The Lucy Show? Boutique! Sounds like Lucy was trying to Ricardo her way into the fashion world. Hey, these jokes can't all be gems, folks. In the Beverly Hillbillies, where is the Clampett family from? Tennessee. Well, I guess they had 10 of them because it made a witty Clampett. We Bradys would have split it 6 ways. Which actor played Meathead on All in the Family? Rob Reiner. Talk about a meaty role. What city does Laverne and Shirley take place in? Milwaukee, where the cheese is as strong as Laverne and Shirley's friendship. In MASH, who was the original commanding officer of the 4077. Colonel Henry Blake. Guess he didn't mash up his leadership too badly, but he always did arrange quite a colorful exit. In Green Acres, what is the name of the lovable pig? Arnold? Sounds like he hogged all the screen time, but hey, that's just me being a ham. In the Bob Newhart Show, what is Bob's profession? Psychologist. Gee, I guess when it comes to head cases, Bob really minds his own business. In the Partridge Family, what instrument does Danny Partridge play? Bass guitar! Looks like Danny really knew how to string the family along. Which sitcom featured a fantasy island where people get second chances? Fantasy Island? Well, I guess that's the place where everyone's dreams come true, unlike trying to get a bathroom in a house with 6 kids. In Barney Miller, what rank does Hal Linden's character hold? A captain. Yep, he was the captain of cool. But can he rock bell-bottoms like me? So how'd you do? Was it too easy? Too hard? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Quizzy Springs so you don't miss any more guest stars. Hey, what do you call somebody who catches footballs with her face? Marsha!